Now children, let us study next topic, revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansion. Now children, three types of decimal expansion we know for real numbers. Here already it is given for rational numbers, but whenever we talk about decimal expansion, we know that there are three types. Let us see one by one, then we will strictly study for rational numbers. So terminating expansion like this, 0.375 it stops here, 0.104 it stops here, and here it stops. Terminate means what? Stop. Okay, Bhavnagar terminus, that word you know. Now non-terminating but recurring like this, 0.37555. So here number 5 it repeats or it recurs. Similarly here 444 here, or sometimes a group of number is also there. Suppose it is like this, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, group of the number. Okay, that way also decimal expansion is possible. And third type, non-terminating and non-recurring children. Okay, non-terminating and non-recurring, you can see that 3 7 5 6 7 8 9 10. Likewise similarly here 0 4 0 5 0 6 0 7. So non-terminating means non-terminating, non-recurring means different types of numbers appears. Okay, actually this we are not studying at present. So now next is these two topics we will study. Okay children? Okay children, let us start. Here we have four decimal expansions of real numbers. Okay, now see 0.375. Here after decimal 3 digits are there, so here we write 1375 10 raised to 3. Come to second sum, 104 after decimal 3 zeros, so 10 raised to 3. Here after decimal 4 digits are there, so here 4 zeros are there and 10 raised to 4. Similarly here after decimal 4 digits, so 1 then 4 digits, 10 raised to 4, written this. Now as one would expect, they can also be expressed as rational numbers whose denominators are power of 10. Let us try and cancel the common factors between the numerator and denominator and see what we get. Now children, we are getting this thing. Okay, now 10 we can write 2 into 5, this power 3 given to each one, and similarly here 375 factors this way, 3 into 5 raised to 3. Now common we cancel 5 raised to 3 and 5 raised to 3 we cancel, left part is this. Similarly here also common this and this we have cancelled, remaining part is this. Similarly here and here. Now children, question is, do you see any pattern? This here we have done something cancellation. Can you see what is interesting thing? You can see that a decimal expansion after converting into this form, and of next step we have cancelled common thing, you are getting this thing, this, here this and this. Two things are common. First one is both are co-prime everywhere. You can see that. Both are co-prime. And second and very important, and that is everywhere either you see 2 or 5 or both. Here you can see 2, 5, 2 and 5 both together, and 5 only. Okay children, so this property is very important. If like this you get rational number, in that either 2 or 5 or both, If you find denominator like this, then children, we can say that decimal expansion is terminating. Okay children, here you can see that terminates because here is 2, here is also terminates because here is 5, here is 2 and 5 both, so here also it terminates. So this rational expression in that denominator, everywhere, here, here, here and here, if denominator is power of 2 or power of 5 or both 2 and 5, then their decimal expansion is always terminating. Clear? Let us understand theorem 1.5. Let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, then x can be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are co-prime, first condition, and the prime factorization of q means denominator, is of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Clear children? Now children, one task I am giving you. Find decimal expansion of the following 4 numbers. It is related with our topic only children. This is not time passing. Okay, find out for each one. Okay, I hope that you have done. Now children, here you can see that 3 by 8, you are getting this one. Here you are getting this one, here you are getting this one, and here you are getting this one children. So children, it is surprising. Previous page we had this, this and this. And if you go reverse way, this way, and you are getting this rational number. So from this rational number you are getting decimal number, and from decimal representation you are getting this type of rational number p by q form. Okay, so from this we make a conclusion that, and let us see that conclusion. This 8 is given, so 2 and 5, this 125, 2 and 5, 80, 2 and 5, 625, 5. So everywhere, now you can see that 10 you are getting. So what conclusion we make? That we will see in theorem 1.6. Let x p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m, where n, m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. Okay. Now children, you may have question that if q is not in this form, then what will happen? Answer is simple, which will decimal expansion will not be in terminating form, but it will be non-terminating recurring form. Let us see one example. Now children, in this example, 10 is divided by 7. You can see that like this 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, again 1. So this part, that is non-terminating recurring. Clear? So by this way we have theorem 1.7, and that is let x p by q, where p and q are co-prime, be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not of the form, this is underlined, 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m, where n, m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating repeating, means recurring. Clear children? Let us take one example, 1 or 2 examples, you can understand. Suppose children, I write 5 by 9. Okay. Now this is what? It is 3 square. Here is 3 square means q is equal to 3. So when you do actual division of this, you will get non-terminating recurring. Okay. Second example. Suppose I write 5 by 8. So it is 5 upon 2 cube. 5 upon 2 cube. So here q is equal to what? Q is equal to 2. 2 or 2 raised to 3, anything. Denominator 2 is there. Definitely when you find out decimal expansion, it will be terminating decimal expansion. Third one. 5 upon, suppose I take 40. So this 5, let me take, this is 6. 6 upon 40. So here it would be 8 into 5. So 2 is there, 5 is there. So here Q contains 2 and 5 both. So here you will get terminating. Next example, 7 upon 6. So it is 7, 2 into 3. Now Q must be 2 or 5. 3 cannot enter. Here 3 is there. So when you divide this, you will not get terminating decimal expansion. Your answer would be non-terminating repeating. 100% children. This challenge you can give because of these 3. So children, from these examples, we make a conclusion that denominator q must be either 2 or 5 or both. If any number except these two number enters here in denominator, then your answer is non-terminating repeating. Clear children? Let us start exercise 1.4, question number first onward. Question is, without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal expansion or a non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Let us take first sum, children. 13, 3, 1, 2, 5. Now, children, factorize this. 13 upon 5 raised to 5. Here, children, here just I suggest that prepare this 5 square, 25, 5 raised to 3, 125, 5 raised to 4, 625, 5 raised to 5, 3, 1, 2, 5. Remember this. Okay, this will be useful. Now here the denominator, that is q. This is q. Q is of the like this form. 5 raised to 5. 2 raised to n into 5 raised to 5, where n is 0, 5, m equal to 5. 2 is not given, means n equal to 0. The decimal expansion of 13, 3, 1, 2, 5 is terminating. Okay children? What is our rule? This number must be either 2 or 5 or both. Power of 2, power of 5 or both. Then we can say that this is terminating decimal expansion. Means after doing long division, your answer should be like terminating decimal expansion. Let us take next sum. Now 17 by 8. 17, 2 raised to 3. 2 is here, therefore terminating. Next sum. 64, 4, 5, 5. Here children, 5 is there, but 7 and 13 should not be. But they are. Therefore, non-terminating repeating. Next one, this. 1600. So, 320 into 5. 320, it is 2 raised to 6. This 5 cancel. And from this 5 has come. Okay. So, it is terminating. Next one, 29 by 243. Here 7 is there. So non-terminating repeating children. Now children, homework question number 6 to 10. Let us take next sum. Now children, question this. Write down the decimal expansion of those rational numbers in question number first one, above one, which have terminating decimal expansions. Okay. 133125, we had terminating decimal expansion. This is the answer. How to obtain this? See children, 133125, this is nothing but 5 raised to 5. Now children, this is very important step. Denominator we want anyhow 2. So 5 raised to 5 is there. If we multiply 2 raised to 5, then 5 into 2, 10 we will get, and common raised to 5. So this is from our pocket. So this should be also from our pocket. So it is balanced now. So now 5 into 10, 10 raised to 5. 10 raised to 5 means 1 after 5 0. And this multiplication will give us 416. So decimal expansion is this one, children. Okay. Let us take another sum. You will understand more. Now 17 by 8. 17. 8 means 2 raised to 3. Now children, we have to multiply 5 raised to 3 here and here. Why? Because here is 3. So we want 5. So 2 into 5 raised to 3. So 17 into 5 raised to 3. Now children, further you can write 17 into 5 raised to 3. What are you getting? Write down that. And here we are getting 10 raised to 3. This is 2125. This is nothing but 2.125. This is terminating decimal expansion. Here 15 by 1600, 3 into 5, 16 into 100 means 10 square, 3 into 5, 2 raised to 4, 16 means 2 raised to 4, 2 square into 5 square, 10 means 2 into 5 square, common, given both this. 3 into 5, 2 raised to 6, this 2 square and 4 added, so 2 raised to 6, 5 5, so 1 5 cancel, 3. Now children, here is important step. Now here 1 5, actually we want total 5 raised to 6 because here 2 raised to 6 is given. So 5 raised to 5 we multiply, here also 5 raised to 5. Now children, this multiplication will give you 9375, and denominator you will get 10 raised to 6. 2 raised to 6, 5 raised to 5, this 5 raised to 5 1, and total 10. Here you see, here I am showing this 2 raised to 6 into 5 into 5 raised to 5. 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 6. This is 1. 1 plus 5, 6. It is 2 into 5. Outside 6. 2 into 5, 10 raised to 6. So final answer, children. Now decimal answer you can convert. So 209375. Clear, children? Now children, last sum. The following real numbers have decimal expansion as given below. In each case, decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational and of the form P by Q, what can you say about the prime factors of Q? Now children, here it stops here, means terminating. So definitely Q is of the form only 2 or 5 or both. That is theorem 1.5. Here it is dot dot dot, and you can see that this is non-terminating, dot 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 means, and non-recurring. So this must be irrational number. So Q is not here, no question of Q. Okay. So this is non-terminating, non-recurring. But here bar is given, means it is non-terminating but recurring. Therefore, this is theorem, converse of theorem 1.7. So it contains factors either 2, it contains either 2 or 5, but there must be some other prime number, okay, other than 2 and 5. Therefore, this is non-terminating and recurring. Now children, this little bit lengthy video session, but I want to complete this chapter, and because of your kind cooperation I have finished this chapter. Children, I have finished, but you have to prepare, you have to learn this video carefully. Okay children, thank you, good day.